Yeah. We're gonna show you exactly like we do it for kata. When you do kata for your belt, you have to do all these chokes. And you have to do it exactly like Sensei Bob gonna show you. Your partner gonna be in front, sit down, and you, I'm the uke.
Right. He'll either be in seiza or he'll be sitting.
Either like this,
Sitting.
either just like that.
Sitting like that. Your choice.
And he's working, he's showing the referee, the judge, the joseki, his chokes. So we're gonna show you the same way because they are the simple way for you guys to see it. And most of you already saw that.
Yeah, some of you do. This will be a review. Right? Okay, first it's going to be Okuri Eri Jime. Okay? Now, notice where I am. My knee is over here. I'm going to reach underneath his lapel and I'm going to pull it out a little bit so I can get my hand as deep as possible. Basically, I would like to get, even with his ear, this knuckle, I would like to have about right there. Okay. Now, this hand, once I get this, all I do is reach across. Now, this is a big reach. Okay, now, some people say pull across. You don't have to pull across, you can pull down. This goes across this way. So I'm going to pull down and across, and I'm going to lean back slightly.
Automatically, this, it's cutting me off.
Right.
It's turning my neck.
See the color? Even
Oxygen.
Even just this. By pulling down, I'm
You cut the
blocking this side.
circulation.
Right. Over here. And then sometimes, if you can, you take your head and you push it a little bit like this to help you, and then you pull it across. Okay?
Okuri Eri
Okuri Eri
Jime.
Jime. This opens it up. You get nice and deep.
Inside.
Nice and deep. And it's this way. It's like you're drawing this across. It's like you're cutting his throat. You're cutting his throat. Put your elbow down. Don't lift it up. Putting your elbow down. You're almost pressing on his shoulder. And you sort of lean a little back. That cuts it off too. So I'm here. I'm going to lean a little bit back. Like that. Just a little. That gets him off balance. So he can't, basically,
Go
if I'm too far forward, he can block it.
Soon he's pulling me back, I'm losing any reach.
Right. And then I push a little bit here, as I'm pushing his head, and I'm getting a lot more pressure on this lapel, down. So it's down, okay? Okay, that's Okuri Eri Jime. So try that first, and then we'll go to the other two. Do it slow.
Yeah, make sure you don't choke your partner.
If he starts coughing, you're too shallow. If you're coming here, and I start doing this, and he,
That means you're here.
you're too shallow. You're basically, there are two carotid arteries right here, and your jugulars. You're trying to pinch them off.
That's circulation to the brain,
Right.
bring oxygen.
You're not trying to break his Adam's apple. That's another choke. Yeah, that's a terrible choke. I hate it. It's one of
This
those.
next one, Hadaka Jime.
Okay, Hadaka Jime is, we'll do Kataha Jime first.
Okay.
Kataha Jime is single arm, single wing choke. The start is the same,
Same like Okuri.
like this. The knee, or my knee before was a little inside his shoulder. Now it's sort of even with his shoulder, because I'm going to be swinging out this way. So I come in here. Now this hand, he's strongest here. He's weakest here. So I bring his arm out, and then I bring this across the back of his head, and then I open him up this way. The higher this, as I raise this collar gets tighter and tighter and tighter. And I put it behind his head. Okay? Again, you start this way because he's weaker here. This way. If I try it here, I can't. And once he does that, it's gone. I might as well try another choke. But if I do this, now I'm gonna dive it in, and I'm gonna go to this side. Okay? That's
That's Kataha Jime.
Kataha Jime. Kata is half. Okay, those are the two.
And Hadaka.
And then Hadaka Jime
There's the simple choking.
is terrible. This,
That's my stroke.
you scoop your hand like this. Basically, you're getting his Adam's apple, you're getting his carotids, you're getting his jugular vein. You never do it this way, you'll break his neck. You come here, like this, and again, I'm gonna press this way, and I'm gonna lean back. It's awful, it's a terrible choke. But you quit real fast. But I have a different way of doing it. I mean, this is good, but I come a little closer, and what I try to do is, consider this a nutcracker, like this, right? So I use my forearm and my bicep to squeeze his neck. So I do this. Sorry. Now, I'm gonna make a muscle, and I'm gonna close the nutcracker. That will cut the circulation off that fast. In fact, let's see,
Oh,
Carlos, come here.
Painful.
See, I didn't even have to volunteer.
Oh, there you are, I didn't see you. I think I did that to you about a month ago.
I don't think so.
Okay, the whole idea is, see, it's this. Now, if I put my hand here, all I do is, there's nothing now, but I'm just gonna make a muscle. Now, what did you feel? Ringing?
Yeah, go like.
And you don't realize it, because with Hadaka Jime, it
It's
hurts, and it's air, but it hurts. This is sneaky.
Blood, you don't feel it. It's closing
Yeah.
soft and you pass out.
Yeah, this
The
is,
air you feel and you want right away. I'm
Right.
dying.
you
the blood.
probably see it in the movies, you see where they go like this. You know, well, don't really have to. If I get you here and I push this here and I make a muscle, it's that fast. Oh, you would know this, right?
Yes.
It's the same, what do they call it? It's the same in jujitsu, yes?
Yeah, they call it rear naked.
Rear naked choke, yeah. And it hurts.
Well, this one hurts.
Yeah, that one hurts, but this one
is easy.
This is the one I like, because it's faster. It immediately nips the, here, you feel it.
Oh, I trust you. David does.
You guys believe now.
You guys are gonna feel it. So this one is gonna hurt like hell, right? I mean, you end up going, and you think you have a sore throat the next day. But if I just do this,
Compression.
I'm gonna do this, and I'm just gonna make a muscle. That fast, right? What, did you feel like a wonk?
Oh, yeah.
See, is that fast?
I believe.
Very sneaky, because this isn't involved. So those are three. And when you do this, you can, and I'm not gonna do it real hard now, I'm just gonna hold it. If you do this, and you rock him back a little bit, this puts him on his tail. So he can't grab you, and maybe even, I mean, he could throw me
You still stay on the same.
like that. So I wanna tip him on his tailbone.
You break his balance, his power, his.
So he can't do that, because he's gonna try to do that, he's gonna try to sit out and do something. You wanna rock him, you wanna rock him back when you do it. You're here, you rock him back a little bit, he's off balance, and now I'm just gonna go like that. The deeper you get this in, the nicer it is. And it's just like right there. So this elbow, instead of being up here, it's here. And it's like that. Okay? Good.
All right, gentlemen, let's get your partner.